This video is going to be a rant video. I'm out for a walk on a beautiful sunny day, a little chilly, but we need to talk about a few things. So, I buy and sell things online all the time. I'm a bit of a Kijiji fan. I like my auctions. All 2-3 of my audience members now, you know that. I talk about buying stuff at the auctions. You'll also know that I bought a BMW. Now, I know when you buy and sell stuff online, there's some funny things that happen. You get some ridiculous offers. One time, I was trying to sell an old Cavalier. It had broken down, it was kind of falling apart, but it was a decent car. If somebody knew how to spin a wrench, they could easily fix it. So I was selling it for just like 200 bucks. And I kind of said, like, look, it needs a mechanic, but if you know how to spin a wrench, no problem. Needs some brakes, need a little bit of suspension work, nothing that big. And I had some student email me, and he's like, hey, I'll trade you a snake, an iPod, a guitar. It's like he was looking around his dorm room, staring at stuff, saying, "Oh, I'll trade you this if you sell me the car." And it's like, I'm not going to do that to you. Like, obviously, you don't know what you're doing with the vehicle, and I'm not a jerk. I'm not going to sell this to you. Anyways, so I've only had 2 incidences where I've had some real weird stuff, and it's strange. And I had this with the BMW. So typically, when you want to do a business interaction, the highline is, don't insult the other party. So I had this guy, he emails me out of nowhere, and he's like, hey, I'm only going to offer you I think he $2,000, was less than $2,000 than the price that I'm trying to sell it for, right? And I had looked, and I found it, I put it up on Kijiji. I know mine is the cheapest out there. Like, I put it at the best price, and I was going to sell it as is, quick sale, pretty much just recover my costs, maybe make a few dollars, not a big deal. So that was my plan, that was my thought, is I'll sell it pretty quickly. It's still the cheapest thing out there. It's a little higher kilometers, but it's fine. And it's a good deal. I'll get it out there, and I'll just make a few dollars. And then if not, I'll certify it and get it all good, because in Ontario, you have to certify your vehicles. You have to prove that it's safe to be on the road, so they check the brakes, check suspension, do a bunch of other things. So if not, I'll pay to have that done, and then I'll sell it for more money, because then that's all the assurance, right, of will it pass the safety? Well, I've taken care of that myself. So that's the plan. So I thought, before I pay for the safety, I'll throw it up, and I'll see if I get any bidders, I'll get any takers. That's the plan. So I get this guy emails me up, and he offers me less than $2,000 than what I'd posted it for, right? So I posted, he offered me way less, almost half, right? And I know you get low ballers, but normally you just ignore the low ballers. So he posted me the price, and he's like, hey, would you take this much for it? And I was going to no, I wasn't even going to respond. I was going to delete the email. And then he sends me a message right after, and it says, if you're smart, you'll take this offer. Wait a second. If I'm smart. So you offer me a ridiculous price, and then you insult me right after, and somehow that's supposed to convince me to do business? I mean, I'm not sure if you understand how negotiations work. The whole point of a negotiation is maybe you offer half the price, and you work, you think, I want to get it for about this price. You go a little lower, and then you kind of negotiate to get there. You don't throw out a crap price and then insult the person that somehow they're stupid if they don't take your offer. I'm not stupid if I don't take your offer. I have 3 vehicles. I don't need 3 vehicles. I can choose to buy and sell whatever vehicle I want. I don't have to sell to you. There's nothing forcing you. So I'm not stupid not to sell to you. I'm a business person, and I can choose to sell to you, yes or no. So I'm thinking this going, are you crazy? So kind of do you not understand how this works? Are you new here? Do you new to the internet? Or you just live in the comment sections of YouTube videos or 4chan? I don't get it. So I respond back. I'm like, you'd be smart not to insult people you want to do business with. No thanks. So then he writes me back, and he's like, oh, you're just a scam artist. You're just trying to scam people. You know you can't get any money for this thing. Da 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 da. And it's crazy. It's like, if you even wanted to make an offer, then make an offer. But here's the thing. If you buy and sell online, here's the thing. If you're surfing through the pages and you see something, you're like, that guy's out to lunch. His price doesn't make sense. I don't want to buy that. It's stupid. Then don't buy it. Don't bid on it. Don't talk to the person. Just go on to the next option, right? There's hundreds of vehicles online. There's probably thousands of vehicles online. There's vehicles in London. There's vehicles all over the place. If you don't like my vehicle, if you don't like my option, my choice, then go buy something else. No one's saying that you need to buy from me. No one says that, yeah, there's not a lot of specifically X3s in this area, especially in that year. So, if that's the vehicle you want, then these are the options you have. But to actually take your time to find a vehicle, insult the person selling the vehicle, and then try and I don't get it. Why, if you think it's too expensive, let me explain something. If you're not sure how economics work, right? Somebody wants to sell something, somebody wants to buy something. Typically, somebody has a need, and somebody's selling that need. If you find that the solution for your need is too expensive, and you're not willing to sacrifice the money, then you don't buy it. No one forces you to buy. Well, I mean, the government forces certain things, but overall, no one's forcing you to buy anything. So why would you go out of your way to insult somebody selling something if you don't like the price? If you don't like the price, then just don't buy, right? Just go on, move on. Go find another object. Go find something else to bid on. Why would you take your time and just go pointlessly harass somebody who's trying to sell? Why would you spend your time to find something and then go harass the person that's trying to sell it? Like, tell them, like, oh, you're stupid to sell this, or your price is all wrong. Like, if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. And then me as the seller, if no one's buying it, and I'm like, let's say I want to sell it quickly, and I get it up for a week or two, and no one's buying it, and not getting any offers, well then that's on me to drop the price, right? Like, that's how that works. And me as a seller, I either have to investigate, do I really want to sell this, and how much am I willing to make or lose on it? And then I would adjust my price accordingly. But for you to just go randomly, some rando out on the internet to come and insult you that you're not selling for a price, like, that's insane. That doesn't make sense. Why? It had to happen twice, but it really bothered me the last night. Like, the insult, like, if you know what's good for you, if you're smart enough, you do it. If I know what's good for me, if I'm smart enough, well, let me figure that out. That's not your decision to tell me. I can post a vehicle, I could post it for $1 million. And people would laugh at me and say, that's stupid. But then I'll have to change my price eventually because no one's buying it. But to sit there, I just don't get it. Like, is your time of so little importance that you would go find things online and then just harass the sellers? And like I'm ever going to sell to you. Even if you'd offered me a good deal, I'm not going to deal with somebody who's going to insult me within the first 10 seconds of an interaction. So anyways, this is my rant. It's driving me crazy. So, Anyways, that's my rant for today. I just had to get that out. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why. Why would you? Why? If you don't want to buy it, or if you don't want to buy it, then just walk away. Go look at something else. If you do want to buy it, then offer a good price or offer a reasonable price, and we'll negotiate back and forth. But don't insult. Anyways, it boggles the mind